Hey guys, what's up? It's Penny Poppins, and today I'm going to be doing something I've never really done before. So, if you don't know, I like to paint. And so today I don't have any canvases because all the stores are closed, so I can't get any. So instead I'm going to be painting on rocks. So yeah, let's just get on with the video. Okay, so here is my rock. It's a strange rock. It doesn't have the greatest angle of all time. But I'm going to be starting off by choosing a color for the sky. And I think I'm going to go with a kind of pink and purple theme. I had no idea why, but, why not? Okay, so I have my purple paint. I'm using a mix of gouache and acrylic paint. So I got my purple, my red, and my white. Yes, I have a huge tube of white because, yeah. And then I'm just going to start off by getting this brush that's really dirty because I'm bad at cleaning brushes. Okay, anyways, I'm also going to be getting out my lemon yellow and orange, and I'll show you what I'm going to do with that later. Okay. Grab a paint palette. That's really disgusting, but it's okay. And I'm going to go ahead and put my purple in. Just a little bit. And my burnt sienna and my white. Because then I can make a nice color. And then those that yellow and orange paint I'm going to use for the sun. Because we gotta have the sun. And yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and just mix these two colors together. And that does not look very pink. So if you want, you can add a little red or crimson or whatever you have. I just have a Crimson Lake. Here we go. Just going to put some of that in there. If you add too much, add some more white and, you'll be good. Okay, so I like this color. I feel like that's a very nice color, and then I'm just going to go ahead and start painting on my canvas. I need to be perfect, and don't be afraid to use too much paint. Because, you can never have too much paint. I mean, I have quite a lot of paint. Okay, so there we go. Then you're just going to go ahead and wash your brush and then dry it off. And then we're going to go into our purple paint. Here. So into our purple paint. And then we're just going to go ahead and do some streaks down. Now, yes, this may be looking kind of weird, but just wait. There, so just like that. And you're going to wash your brush once again, yes. Okay. Dry it off, and then grab a smaller brush, like this. And then you're just going to go into your yellow paint. And don't even put it on the palette, just put it straight into the middle of the sun. Yes, I did sketch this out, but you don't have to, you can just go with the flow. And just start blending it around. Now, once you get it to about that, you're going to put a tiny bit of orange, and this one I am going to put in the palette because I don't want to put too much. Because orange is a very strong color compared to yellow. So you're just going to get into your orange without washing your brush. And just start blending that into your yellow.
Go ahead, but be careful at the end because orange is stronger than yellow. So you will always, if you add too much, overpower yellow and then we have to add more paint and, make it all messy. I mean, not messy, but you know what I mean. So I'm just going to keep on blending this in. A little more.
And then if you need to, you can wash your brush and blend in to out. That's what I'm going to do because I indeed added too much orange. So, just going to blend out and add a tiny bit more yellow to the middle, just like that. And then keep blending until it's a nice color. That's pretty nice. Now I'm gonna go ahead and wash my brush. And then we're gonna get into the bottom half of the painting. So once you've washed your brush, I'm going to be using this Prussian blue and some white paint and a little bit of this light green. These are good colors because yeah. So I'm just going to go ahead and put my Prussian blue in my palette, just like that, along with my tiny bit of white paint. I should put more blue. Okay, and just add a little more blue. And then we're going to get to the green a little bit later. So now I'm just going to go in with that medium-sized brush. Just kind of mix that in. Don't mix it all the way, just kind of like that. And then just start painting your river, ocean, sea, whatever you want it to be. Oh, that rhymed. Literally so good. Yeah, so just keep going in until you can see no gaps, but it's still very rough and has a lot of like streaks in it. Once you're done with that, you can go ahead and get out your white paint here. Finish this. Okay, now you're just going to go wash your brush and grab your white paint and put it in one of your palette or your lid or whatever you want. So let me wash my brush. You really want to wash your brushes because you don't want them to be all sticky and disgusting. As you can see, I have paint on it from when I used to be a kid, and I mean, I'm still a kid, but you know what I mean. Okay, so you're just going to get a little bit of paint. So you can go ahead and dip it in your white, and then just dab it around. And then you're just going to, where the sun is, you're just going to kind of make it more white there. Like this. And then you're done. Well, you're not done with your painting, but now wash your brush and then put your light green in your palette. And you're just going to get a medium-sized brush, go into it, and start painting this. Just like that, and I am going to need more paint. So I'm going to just put a little bit more to my palette. And put that on this side. Okay, so once you've done that, you are going to go in with some yellow ochre and put that in your palette. And without washing your brush, go into that yellow ochre and only get a little bit of paint on it, like we did with the white last time. And then, on these edges, you're just going to lightly dab it with your brush. So it's kind of like the beach. And same with this side. Okay, and if you need more, go ahead and go in with some more paint. There we go. Just like that. Now we're going to wash that brush. And we're going to get a pretty thin brush. Not a super thin brush, but just about this big. And then you're just going to go ahead and get some brown paint, or if you don't have brown paint, you can use some complementary colors. So I'm going to be using some yellow paint and some purple paint. And you're just going to mix that up till you get brown color.
So, here's my brown color. Just get a little more purple. Just
like that. And then you're just going to kind of make sure it's an even color, because you don't want your tree trunks to have random bits of yellow and purple. So once you do that, you're just going to press down and slowly drag up. And just like that. And then add another one right here. And then we get some more paint. Make sure nothing's really showing behind it. Just like that. And then I'm going to add one more on the other island. Just like this. There we go. Now, these aren't supposed to be dead trees, so I'm going to go ahead and wash the brush. And we're not going to use a fan brush because not a lot of people have those. I do, but it's way too big for this small painting. So you're just going to go in with this brush. And we're going to get some of this light green again. Some of this orange. And some crimson. And go ahead and just put that all in the same palette. Mostly green and just a little bit of red and a super small amount of orange. So this is going to make it have like an autumn kind of like theme, I guess. So you're just going to put that all in. Remember, more green than all the other colors. And then you're just going to put your brush in and start dabbing it onto your tree trunks. Like I'm doing here. Now you can make whatever kind of tree you want. You can make a pine tree, an oak tree, any kind of tree that you want, that you like. I like oak trees. I like all the trees, because I'm a nice person. I don't discriminate trees. As long as you got one, you can go ahead and do the rest. And not all trees are even. So, you know, just kind of do what you want. Make the trees unique. And can't forget about this dude. Just dab the paint onto them. Just like this. There we go. So then just wash your brush and you're done. And of course sign it with your name, your initials, your name, your last name, whatever you want. You're going to want to use a thin brush for this. Just like this. And choose a color. I'm going to be choosing something bright. I'm going to be choosing orange because orange and blue are complementary. So you can add a little water to make it thinner. If you have paint thinner, then use paint thinner. I don't. Just add some water to that to make it real thin. And then just write your initials at the bottom. And of course you can keep this for yourself, or you could give it to a friend, a family member, anyone really. And I bet they love it. So, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, comment down below if I should do another one of these. And tell me kind of the style that you want. So, yeah. Here's the end result, and I really hope you like it. And I hope that you can make one too. Goodbye.